I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay?
Don't talk to me
It's
right
been
now.
hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
What? Don't I look okay?
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that,
Let's
you know...
cut the talk. I just want to get this over
I'm just
with.
glad you made it back in one piece.
Yep.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes. What are you waiting
What do you have to say for
Murderer.
yourself?
You killed Lily.
She was my
Where the
sister.
fuck do you get
What about
off?
Faith?
You think you have the right to just do this to me?
Guys.
You're a fucking crook.
Shut up!
You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of
As I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie? Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes,
dead.
Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
I didn't.
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not. Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
I can't explain it all. I'm sorry.
Allow me. Justice has already been dispatched. Bigby executed
Yeah, but
him.
one of your cronies was the one who stabbed
So
him.
you see,
He was
the
dead
culprit
already.
has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't.
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White. Unless you plan to abandon the charter entirely.
Fine. Go right ahead.
Wait, that's not how this works.
It's not.
After the rest of your crimes are read through, then you will have an opportunity to defend yourself, but only then.
Sorry, I'm not a
If you
fucking
insist.
lawyer. I just want to get this over with. Jesus Christ, Snow.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
Everyone just shut up for a minute.
I want to hear what he
Wanted a
has to
chance
say.
talk? Well, go ahead. We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he
I
need
want
to
to
speak
hear
for?
what he has to say.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where
hole.
it fucking belongs.
That's
So
right,
let's get on
but
with
we
it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
Thank you.
What?
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets.
Yeah.
We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
I may not like it, but that's the way
This
it's
is
gotta be.
ridiculous.
Shut up. So done.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Shut up! My God!
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with
Tell
it.
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
What was your
Really?
intention?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby, when you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything.
Shut up.
Might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people. Use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
You're not serious. I know what you do to people. I've seen it firsthand. What you did to Faith. The way you manipulated her. Do you really think any of those girls were free? Do you really think Faith
I'm
wanted
sorry,
to...
Lawrence. I'm sorry that your wife came to me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my best judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position.
I
You all
agree.
act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Shit.
Yes, but
Wasn't I?
That was
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really?
Yes.
What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much. But they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor.
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
Man.
you
Don't.
were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true?
Snow?
Don't.
I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk
Oh,
about
we're
this.
not?
Bigby just
This
means
is
that-
important, and I'm glad it's being talked
What
about.
I meant.
You know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it.
Oh my
It
God.
had nothing to do with a crooked man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town.
I am going to pee my
And
goddamn
that
pants.
may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you.
Jesus.
And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
We'll do better.
With her?
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
Swear to
The
God.
Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help. And he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
We're
We're not
ending
gonna
that.
tolerate this shit anymore. The debts are wiped. His business is closed. He's done.
Okay. Beast.
You're right.
Okay, good.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over. And those girls will have their justice.
Justice! Oh my god, this is epic. Thank you, Auntie Greenleaf. You were one of my personal favorites.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke.
Shit.
Especially given Bigby's history.
What do you mean,
What are
my
you
history?
talking about?
Snow?
What?
So, are we done?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Shit.
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this.
It doesn't really.
I just
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course.
It was your
Yes,
call.
You're responsible.
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody?
I was more...
He was beaten to mashed apples while under your...
That wasn't
Under
me!
my watch.
That wasn't me!
He's right. Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
That was Bluebeard, not me.
He was a murder suspect.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened.
Yeah.
Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I've been
I
straight as an arrow ever since Snow came under charge.
It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right. Oh, please. This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know.
laws apply when...
Calm down, everybody
Everyone
shut up.
calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean,
reason
a certain
we're
level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to...
No!
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about.
Shh.
We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more?
The promise,
Who was
not
there
actually
while
more.
they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny?
God damn it.
Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction?
You keep them
Dare
in
challenge
debt.
their brutality when it
You
leads
promise
to
them
our
more,
dear
but it's just a
citizens?
promise.
Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby? Miss White?
What? What? What happened? Did you find them?
Excuse me,
I-
dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath?
What's she doing here?
Narissa, are you okay?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
Okay.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
She has something to
She
say.
has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up.
Oh my god.
You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And
Wait.
we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons.
Oh, the spell's
You
broken.
know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
The spell's broken. The spell's
I
broken.
found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to
She
establish
wanted
some
you
order
freed.
here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think I...
Narissa. My name is Narissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it.
Oh
Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole. And I hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
Don't worry. He's gonna pay for it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a...
Shut up!
5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Yes, Narissa! Oh my god, this is so epic!
Found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
I'm so proud of you!
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves.
Calm down.
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat.
Oh wow.
This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
What'd you
What
expect?
did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I assure
not good
you.
enough.
Shut up, Bluebeard. I want to hear her out. Everybody shut up.
So we get rid of him.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
Bluebeard, shut
Someone needs
up
to make a
before I
decision.
rip your little goatee off.
You aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not? What about a vote?
What do you think
We
this
should
is?
vote.
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
Shut.
He's right.
fuck
Nobody
up.
can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Makes sense to me. I guess it does.
No, I.
Okay.
Oh God, Snow's.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's
it's...
what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to die.
We can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Not this way.
Oh God! Oh God! No! Don't you dare! I will kill you! Please, help! Help me! Goodbye.
There you are.
Don't.
I hope you all remember this moment.
I didn't want to do that.
Me when you try to sleep.
Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still.
End it already.
Shit. You're a fucking dick.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you can't be
What he
serious.
done,
Stop
you're
it.
just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way,
Shut
Sheriff. You're
up.
doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
All right, do it.
Who cares so long, can't stay. I've been wrong about everything you owe me. And if I had another chance to try it all again, then you know you'd be looking at the old me. So if there's anything left, anything at all, let me write that song that'll put you in my arms. I can see you a star. Please don't shoot, please at the least let me speak my truth. It's a little too late, she whispered in the wind. I wish you never left, it shouldn't be the